Sports Talk Line Network is proud to bring you Joshua Griffith.
Nate?
Yeah, no.
Oh, we're good? We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh. So I am so very happy to welcome back to the show Vancouver Whitecaps CEO and sporting director, Axel Schuster.
I want to cover playoff hockey in Vancouver. I want the fans to enjoy and experience playoff hockey in Vancouver. I want the Canucks to win a Stanley Cup for this city.
Just, as I said, wild. It's not what you would expect, other than good football, which the NFL, I got to say, they're doing a heck of a job of delivering.
You can't diminish what he's done. And this isn't just to be an honorary award. I think the numbers that he's put together on both sides are warranted of an MVP.
You went right for the crest and gave it a big kiss as you were running towards the fans. And it was.
Oh, what's so funny, honestly, like, I always was laughing about players who do that because I'm like, come on, stop this shit. And it just happened out of emotion.
Here's your host, Joshua Griffith.
Hello and welcome back to the Unnamed Sports Show here on the Sports Talk Line Network, where we talk sports 24/7, 365. I am, of course, your host, Joshua Griffith. As the voice of the Vancouver Whitecaps, Don Andrews so graciously introduced me. Also, a big shout out to the band, The Matinee, for the great intro. Today on the show, we're going to be talking about Canucks prospects, as I'm going to be joined by Joni Jurmo, who has a little bit of an injury, but will be starting his season with Jukurit hopefully Wednesday, as you'll hear a little bit later in this chat. Before we get to the interview, of course, we have to take care of some housekeeping duties. So make sure to like and subscribe to the Sports Talk Line Network channel. Give this video a like. Follow me on Twitter at Joshua Griffith 0. And make sure to check out the Sports Talk Line website for all of your sports, as the NFL season is getting back in swing. And the big boss man, Van, has a ton of NFL content coming out daily. So make sure to check that out. A little bit rusty on this. I think I've taken care of everything housekeeping wise. So I'm just going to wipe my hands of that. And with that, we're going to get to the interview with Canucks prospect Joni Jurmo. So I am so thrilled to be joined now by the first pick by the Vancouver Canucks in the 2020 NHL draft, 82nd overall in the third round. A friend of the show, Joni Jurmo. Joni, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, Joshua.
Thanks for joining me this morning, or I guess evening for you.
Yeah, it's actually 8:30 p.m. here in Finland, Mikkeli. So good evening, I say.
Well, I'm at 10:30 a.m. So I'm glad that we were able to connect.
Yeah.
So I know you've been dealing with a little bit of injuries. Were you back on the ice today at all, or?
No, I haven't been on the ice since last Sunday. No, a week ago Sunday. So like it's almost 2 weeks now. I got a little injury on my ankle. I can't get my skate on. So, but it's not that big of a deal. My goal is to play next Wednesday, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see how the recovery progresses here. So
nice. Well, I want to get into that a little bit later, but first off, I wanted to start with your extremely busy summer. It started with the under 20 tournament in Czechia, and then the Canucks development camp over here in Vancouver, and then ended up with a World Junior silver medal in Edmonton. How was your trip over to Vancouver? What did you think about how you performed at the camp?
Yeah, that's a big dream of mine, to visit Vancouver, and I missed 2 development camps because of COVID. So it was really nice to visit Vancouver. And I mean, as I'm from a small country, kind of Finland, so like kind of seeing the big world and a big city like that was really cool. And I enjoyed myself a lot there, and it was a really cool experience.
Well, what experience stood out for you the most during the camp? Was it like getting to meet all the other Canucks prospects, like some of the on-ice work? getting to meet maybe some of the Canucks coaching staff and people in the organization in person, or was it the grouse ground?
Yeah, the grouse grind. That was not too nice of an experience for my body, but it was like when you got to the top, that was an amazing feeling. But yeah, obviously meeting all the coaching staff and other players and meeting a lot of new friends and like just the professional level that they do there is just unbelievable to experience. And yeah, I can't wait to visit real soon again.
Was there any player that you kind of got along with right away? You built a bond with or something?
Yeah, there was a couple players. I mean, I think I get along with the Swedish players because I speak Swedish, and I feel like all the Canadian and American guys are really open and super friendly. I mean, the older guys that have been there before helped me a lot, and I feel like I got along really good with everyone. So.
Oh, cool. Anyone like any names in particular?
Well, I like to hang out with RG Baines and Chad Nychuk, and
nice.
Then of course the Finnish goalie Koskenvuo. We're from the same city, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
A little Finnish there, so it was nice.
Do you guys have you guys trained together before? Like, did you grow up playing with him a little bit or against him?
No, not actually. He's 1 year younger than me, so we didn't play too much against each other or practice with each other. So.
Okay. So I know you got to spend a little time in the city before the camp started. Did you get to do anything or see anything like any parts of Vancouver? I know I always love whenever I'm there. I love to go to the aquarium. So that's my go-to for Vancouver.
Yeah, actually, well, the first day I was there, I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I was super hungry and I tried to sleep, and then I went like, because all the other guys from Finland and Sweden came one day later than me. Mm-hmm. So I woke up at like 5 a.m. I was super hungry. Then I went out to town and I went to Subway and I tried to pay, but the like Rogers or something was down and you couldn't pay.
Oh, yes, that was that day. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And then I had to go to a bank and get money, and then I got my Subway. Yeah, we visited the, what's it called? The big tower. And
the one that the pointy one with the like the rounds.
Yeah.
That one.
We went up there and we ate there, and then we went to the seawall, and then we went to the beach that had palm trees. That was pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how you can just go in so many close proximities in Vancouver and find so many different things. Like just if from one side of Vancouver, like the seawall, and then if you go over to the other side to English Beach, you're just like, wait, this is just a nice sandy beach. Where did this come from?
Yeah.
So the summer really didn't let up for you after that, as you got the call for Finland and the World Junior team, and you kind of played a prominent role helping them take home a silver medal. Obviously, I know you would have loved the gold medal, but what was that tournament like for you, Joni?
Yeah, well, first of all, going to camp here in Finland, I wasn't even sure I was going to make the team. So I just went all open-minded and ready to take any role I could. And then I played pretty good here in Finland. We had a couple of games against Czechia and Switzerland, and then I made the team. And I feel like I developed a really good chemistry with my D partner, Puutio. And yeah, I mean, we got, I don't think anybody has got that close to winning World Juniors gold medal, but I hopped on the ice already because like the guys on the ice, they got their hands up and I thought it was a goal. So I hopped on the ice and then I saw the referee like wave his hands, and that just broke my heart.
I think everyone thought it was a goal there. I still don't know how that one stayed out, but you should be really proud of yourself though, because you had a big tournament and a silver medal is nothing to shake home about. So
yeah, obviously it was an awesome experience.
Where's the medal right now?
it's actually back home in Espoo at my parents' place. They put my jersey in a frame and put the
Nice.
medal there in that team picture. So
As I'm sure you can see from my background, I appreciate that. So,
yeah.
your name was coming up a lot in the Vancouver media during the World Juniors. There was kind of some mixed reactions in your play. Obviously, you know, we talked about it. Me and you had a couple bad turnovers to start, but really showed off your skating abilities and your ability to make plays for your team and using your size as advantage on the boards a lot of times. How do you think you played, and what do you think that you were good at during the tournament, and what do you think you needed to work more at?
Yeah, well, obviously I had a little tough start in the Latvian game. I was a little probably too pumped up, too excited. Had a little pressure maybe, but I don't know. I shouldn't make that an excuse. But yeah, I mean, I think every game I played better, and like my strength is skating and skating up with the puck, and I think I managed that pretty good. I mean, maybe the point contribution wasn't there, but I still had like chances to score or get an assist, so I'm not too sad about that or too hard on myself. But
yeah,
I think overall I played a pretty good tournament.
Nice. So I'm joined by World Junior silver medalist and Canucks prospect Joni Jurmo here on the Unnamed Sports Show. So Joni, I was curious about this. I'm sure that you've grown up and been playing with a lot of the guys on the Finland national team that you played with, and you guys won the silver medal. Have you been, or like been around them for a long time, knew lots of them?
Yeah, I mean, for example, Captain Joni Jurmo, I've known him since like I was probably 10 years old. We've been on the same class in school and played on the same teams. And yeah, a lot of the guys I've known for over like 6-7 years. We played on the same national teams, same junior teams, and I mean, I think we had an advantage in that we had a really compact group of guys. Everybody knew each other, and our team spirit in the locker room was really good. Everybody could be themselves. And
well, then yeah. What was it like winning at a national stage with so many players that you've grown up with? That must have been really cool. Yeah, that must have been like such a cool feeling for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we had quite a party like after the semifinal in the locker room. That's still gonna stay on my mind for a long time. And, you know, everybody could be themselves in the locker room, as I said, and that was really cool. And yeah, that's just really good group of guys that we had there.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool to hear. It seems like you had a really busy summer. Did you get to have any time for yourself, or spend some time with your family? I mean, you got a couple of vacations, but obviously they were kind of technically work vacations, but
yeah, I actually in the end of June, I got to get on a trip to Greece with my buddies, so that was nice.
Oh, cool. Where did you go in Greece?
Rhodes. It's like an island in Greece. It was a nice vacation and get my mind a little bit off hockey.
Oh yeah, you need to do it every once in a while.
Yeah.
So now it's back to the season again for you. Like you said, you hope to get on the ice, next Wednesday here. Do you have any goals for the upcoming season?
Obviously play all of the games that I can play and not get healthy scratched a single game. And I mean, I feel like I've developed a lot in like 1 year. And as I said, my goal is to play all the games and play every game as good as I can and not have like one good game and the next game is really bad. I play really consistent and good hockey and not be too hard on myself if I make a mistake here and there, but like play smart and good hockey and be solid defensively, but also contribute offensively.
That's awesome. Love to hear it. So, all right, I'm almost done here with you, Joni, and I'm so grateful for your time today, but I got a couple fun questions for you, of course, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's
okay. Do you have a favorite artist or musician?
Yeah, Yeah, I have one, a Finnish guy. He's a rapper, Sex Main. It's his name.
What's his name? Sorry, because I don't have to Google it and look up his music.
It's Sex Mane, Sex Main.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going
It's
to
a
get
Finnish
you
guy.
DM me the name, okay? Because I no.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question: cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs.
So
Okay.
we have a dog. So.
Hopefully, my cats didn't hear that. Are you watching anything on TV right now? Do you have a favorite TV show?
I like to watch Peaky Blinders. That's a pretty good show.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I know I've asked this one to you before, but it's always a great one. Your favorite hockey player?
Miro Heiskanen.
Okay. And I prepped you on this one because I'm drinking out of my Spider-Man mug. This is your favorite superhero?
Sorry to break your heart, but I like Batman.
Oh, I would have guessed Thor.
Yeah.
And just because of the hair. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Widely debated question throughout Vancouver: cantaloupe, honeydew, or watermelon?
What? Can you say it again?
So they're different melons: cantaloupe, honeydew, or watermelon.
I'll say watermelon.
Good answer. If you could meet one person you've never met, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Think about that. Wow, that's a really tough question.
Okay, well, you know what? You can think about it, and then maybe next time we talk, you can get back to me on that one, because you've been so gracious with your time already, and I know it's getting late there for you. So, Joni, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm really excited about your season, and congrats again on the World Juniors silver medal.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Awesome. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
All right. I hope that everyone enjoyed that chat with Canucks defenseman prospect Joni Jurmo as much as I did. As it was great catching up to him after such a busy summer with the Canucks development camp, coming to Vancouver for the first time, then going and winning a silver medal for Finland in the World Juniors in Edmonton. We chatted for a bit off camera after, and it was cool to hear too. One of the experiences he had in Vancouver was he was dragged out by some of the Canadian American players at the development camp for the Canucks to a BC Lions game, and he had no clue. He knew that this was supposed to score touchdowns, but he had no clue any of the other rules. But he said he had a lot of fun. It's great to see that he, got to enjoy Vancouver and what it is such a beautiful city. Really excited to see what he is going to do this year for Jukurit when he gets back from his slight ankle injury here. You're going to talk about it a bit. It's not a big deal. He told me he should be back, like I said, hoping for that Wednesday game next week. So it was great to catch up with him. Was surprised about his favorite superhero. I'm not gonna lie with that one. I really thought it was gonna be Thor, and that's just because of his hair. But what can I say? I want to thank everyone so much for coming back and enjoying this episode. It's episode 77. I'm hoping to get back to the shows on a regular basis here in the future as we get back into kind of sports season and we get out of the summer, kind of a little bit of a summer of work and reflection on some things. So thank you so much for coming back, and thank you so much for watching the Unnamed Sports Show. Like I said right at the beginning, make sure to like and subscribe the video. Follow me on Twitter at Joshua Griffith 0, and get all your sports content from the Sports Talk Line Network. But of course, remember to love sports, all sports.